Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and you're watching Soviet Republican Workers and Resources. And you're watching a brand new trolley bus, trolleying some people. No, it's not. I think it's empty at the moment. It's on its maiden voyage. I've just put into place a trolley bus to run all the way out to the new oil refinery and the associated town place that exists nearby to that, which I think actually is going to be the town of Tantrum, which is splendid over the railway tracks. I tell you what, this bridge actually came out almost. So we're going to head over here, going past. See, this is a good way to do a recap tour. Yeah, maybe if you didn't celebrate it quite so vigorously. Just, there you go. There you go. Oh, it's lovely. Yeah, so it runs a point-to-point to the university and the oil refinery town. Try not to drive on the pavement. Don't mind. Is anyone getting on? Yes. They can't wait to get on board the trolley bus and be trolleyed to places elsewhere. Anyway, it's a transporty kind of an episode today. We're going to get the secondary trains up and running to hopefully export lots of valuable things to our neighbours and make a few rubles in the process. So do stick around and that will occur before your very eyes. Now, before we push further forward, let's have a look and see if anyone's moved in here yet. No. Right. Okay, well, we'll change that. We'll have some immigrants. There you go. Have some immigrants. You've got this whole place to yourself. We'll have some third world immigrants as well, and they can get an education while they're about it. Excellent. Right. Okay, so let's got some people moved in there. How are we actually getting on? 70 people working in the refinery. Yeah, that's all right. The oil tank's pretty much full. But we've got a second oil tank here to carry any leftovers, any overspill. No, we don't talk about fuel and overspill. Any stuff. Good, covered that beautifully. Right, move on. The shop's working well. The kindergarten has got some staff and some babies. The school has got teachers, staff and students. This is all coming up lovely. The cinema has got 2 people watching some propaganda. That's all going. There's 4 people by the time I left. We've got 1 person playing football with themselves. Takes all sorts. And the pub has got plenty of people in it. Right. By and large, I am running a satisfactory level of service here. We can go a little bit further than that later, but we will go a little further than that later. Now then, train depot. I was going to stick it out here, you know. Why was I going to stick it out here? Because I'm not building in this bit yet. Yeah, but you will be soon, though, won't you? Very good point. Yeah, you've raised a solid notion there. So it's still the best place to put it, so I'm going to put it here anyway, knowing full well that there is quite a high likelihood I have to move it later on. But that's no bad thing. Now, where's train depot? It's there. Look. Does it need, electricity? Let's go for yeah. It probably does. Actually, before I do that. Are we in range of the bulldozer army? We are, but that's having a very, very modest effect. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Well, hold on. What if you built up over here? You don't have to go on the downside of the line. You can go over this side. All right. Okay. Yep. That's fine. Now, you should brace yourselves, make yourselves comfortable, because there's a very real possibility I'm going to spend quite a lot of today fighting signals and things. So, hang on to your hats for that. But, we live in hope that it's going to work seamlessly. So let's do that. Right, sling that in there. Grab some of this. And just, tally-ho. Tally-ho. Okay. Too steep a descent. Oh, it's not, though, is it? Hold right button to flatten the terrain. All right. I'll do it, but I don't think it's going to... Oh, it has worked. Okay. There you go. Do that. Yeah, pay for it. All right, well, there you are. That's the thing that's just happened. You need to come off over here as well, and then merge with this one, perhaps. All right, do this. Yeah. And then do that. Okay. Good. Do we think we're likely to send them the other way? Maybe later, so let's not bother building that now. We'll build that if and when the time occurs to us. Right. We should probably put a... No, don't even... don't even start messing with signals yet. Why haven't you built that? Construction is not assigned. I'll just build it. Should we spend... Yeah, I'm going to pay for it with grotty American dollars. Because that's, you know, that's fine. Okay, now, assuming this doesn't need power... I bet it does. I bet it does need power. I bet it does. Well, I can just... I'll run another substation. You'll be all right. You just carry on. So, the plan is... We go from here... Shoot up to the border... And make a ton of money. Okay. Well, in principle, that sounds quite fine. We know that this section of track is already signalled correctly, so that shouldn't be an issue. You're putting an awful lot of faith into things that should or should not be an issue. Where we are going to need some help, so we're going to need some pumps working on this, which means I have to play with this flipping under bridge pipeline business again. But I reckon I can make that work. Okay. Well, as long as you reckon you can make it work. No, apparently that's fine. Apparently this is all dandy. All right. Well, should we buy the train? Oh, this has got bad idea written all over. Here we go. Right, 80 kilometres an hour, 137, 75 kilometres an hour. I know I've got two of these already, but I'm having a third one. It's the best we've got. Cargo wagons, tankers, yeah. 60 tons of whatever, yeah. Okay, now I don't think I can assign these to be a particular type of wagon. We're just going to go. We'll go with 6. That feels modest. Right, okay, and then we'll set up where it goes. I can't help but think I'm getting quite a long way ahead of the gun here. Anyway, we're going to have to set it to go to this one first because it can actually get there. So you got to Saz Alice there, and then come back to this chap down there. Right, so you are going to be unload, you clown. Wait till you're unloaded, and then you come over this one. That's it. Load. Now, part of me says, well, what if you were to do load oil one time, load bitumen the other time? It's not unreasonable. But then another part of me says, don't do that. So I've gone with the other part of me. We'll load whatever we can get our hands on. So off you trot. It's a bad idea. It'll work out as it works out. Right, train, show me your mighty effigy. Right, now then, I'm going to bang in a couple of signals because that will make life a little bit easier. We'll stick one in there. Now, what do you do? Click it again to change the direction. So we've got that one. You're going to need some over here as well. Okay, now then. It's because this is block signalling rather than path signalling. I've said it before. You can't place a semaphore there. I can place one here, though, can't I? Right. Good. Yes. Like that. Okay. No, but you just turn that one way. Yeah, do that. Right, there you go. Okay, right. So that's, well, hooray. We're off and ready and freshly baked. But, you know, we're not going to be done, though. Are we? No, put one there. Yeah, put one here. Yes. Put one like that. Right. Okay, put something similar over here. Yeah. Anything that is in this segment here. Oh, no. You've got to have... this is the ice. See, this is where I get myself stuck. Is because this actually likes release signals. In that... let's do a hypothetical here. The hypothetical in question would be train passes through that and heads up this way. Now the train could be over here, right? But this signal would still show red because there is a train in that block. So by placing another signal here, see, I ought to get into chain signals because that would sort that probably. But I don't know where to start. So I'll tell you what, I might even go and look up a tutorial on such things so I can go, oh, yeah, and that will probably sort us out. Could happen. Right, so what? You can see you're going to stick a signal there. Yeah. I'm not sold on that, you know. No, especially since you've got it pointing the wrong way. Yeah. That should go like that. And then, wait, should it? Yeah, you've got this one on the wrong side. There you go, that should go like that. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, it should. And then you do the same on this bit as well. I mean, by this point, it shouldn't really matter too much. But, you know, that's just... Yeah, you've got these wrong as well. How have I managed that? Honestly, no, that one's right. And that's right as well. So, well, are these ones wrong? No, you've got those right as well. What are you talking about? Just go and see what happened to your new train. Oh, okay. But it should be here by now. Should be. Where is it? Oh, here it goes. Okay, right. We're in motion. And that's always a good sign when things are actually moving. That's a good place to start. So, well, so far everything has worked out a little bit better than anticipated. But we'll see how we get on, because it's coming up on the complex bit. And actually, right. So you see that one's just turned red, which means that, you know, even though this train isn't going to cross that at all, it still can't be done. Yeah. That's working perfectly. And then once you pass through there, this one will turn green. Like that. Yeah. Yeah, you know how these work. You do have the correct handle on how these things work. Just, you know, deal with it. Why are you... obviously you're red. There you go. Yeah. Right, here it is. This is the big moment. Now is our time to shine. The interesting thing's going to be, what's it going to fill up with? Okay, well, there's my 2 tanks. We've gone fuel, bitumen. Well, we're doing it in equal measure. Actually, if it does 360 tons of each, we're going to be here a while, aren't we? Yeah. Yeah, we are going to be here a while. But you can see already... Oh, this was a smart move. You can see already the dollar value and the ruble value of this stuff is pretty good. Right, what have we got in the tank? Okay, well look, this is actually going quite a lot faster than I'd anticipated. Maybe I don't need a pump. Oh, hold on, why have you stopped? Don't know. Why have you stopped? Don't know. Why are you going? Because you will do 360 tons. Yeah, you add the 2 together. Oh, okay. Well, look, it's 30-odd thousand rubles coming in my direction. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're in profit. Hold on. Train. Confused. Confused train. Shouldn't have a confused train. Why are you confused? Because you're on the wrong side of the track. Yeah, you want to be going that way, mate. Yeah, no, you're going the wrong way. You can't go this way. How did you get confused? What are you currently sporting? You've got oil on board. You've done this route a load of times and you've come up the correct side of the track. Why now have you decided to come up the wrong side of the track? Or maybe it hasn't. Maybe it's been coming up the wrong side of the track the whole time, and it's only now that I've put signals on it that it's kind of gone, I'm so lost. Alright, let's go further up this way. Okay, I was anticipating teething trouble, it has to be said, but this was not the teething or the trouble that I'd expected. Right, we haven't got any signals at all down here, so if I were to put a... we stick a signal on there. Like that. Yes. And then we put a signal on. Because the reason that it's here, yeah, for those of you who didn't find it at the time, is because the train's too long to get through my beautifully constructed diamond junction there. Yeah. So, there's that. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right too. Yeah, you've got some there. That's good. This is all good. Now, we do still have the option... Wrong way. There you go. Do still have the option to export oil as a solo entity, which we may well do. Look, mate, just turn round. Turn round. Can I just send you to the... Can I just go here? Go there. Go on. Trot on. Change direction. There you go. Try that. Nope. Try that. Go. All right. I got a new plan for you. Let's try... Because there's nothing in here that should have that broken, right? You can go up here. Yeah, no problem at all. And then you can slide through there as you were doing previously. It's fine. You got betrayed by taking the easy route for a little while, and now you've got really confused. So move to this stop. Ah, right. Okay, go there. Move to that stop. Go on. See, all you have to do is thump the button enough times until it gets the flipping message, and then you're good to go. So it should then come out the correct side, but I'm going to make sure that that's actually the case. Because if it's not actually the case, then we've got an actual... What now? Why did you stop? Why did you stop there? There was no need for you to stop there. Yes, I know you're taking a full load all the way back to the beginning again, but that's quite all right. And just in case I didn't finish the thought, what I was going to say was I can still export crude if I feel like it. Why are there no signals on here? There's your problem. Or there's another one of your problems. Among your problems, this is one of them. Alright, stick that on. No, there. That's it. And then put a release on this one. Right. Okay. Yeah, good. Then do the other side of the tunnel as well, because that will help life. You already have done. Well done. Now, this is going to... I mean, it's going to block the junction, but frankly, that junction's blocked anyway. Because of the way that train sat in block interferes with the smooth running of anything. So by sticking a signal that means that trains block the junction is not actually doing me any harm. Not at the moment, with the level of trainage that I have. Right, pretend to pick something up, come out on the wrong side of the track because you're too long, swerve over onto this one, and then you're happy as flipping Larry. Because apparently Larry is renowned for his levels of happiness, and you are now doing that. So that's all good. Now, I just wonder, do I actually need pumps or not? We're going to follow this all the way, just so you know. Yeah, we're just going to make sure it doesn't have a little moment when it... Because we only single track through the tunnel, which is fine. At the moment, we only single train on this bit of track, so that's all perfectly adequate. All right, let's see what it does when it comes to the decision junction here. Hopefully, it will... Wait a minute. Hold on. No, wait. No, you can't. Wait. Stop. All right, okay, right. Just... Oh, talk about making life difficult for yourself. There you are. That's it. Now, let's hope I did that in time. I'm pretty sure that will have worked out. Yes, it's fine. It's fine. The additional signalling that I've got on here will have helped that out no end. So this is going to wait until it's released, and there you go. Good. Yeah, fine. That all works. Right, I need to go and check out how much crude I've actually got in stock, because, frankly, if I have got additional crude waiting to be monkeyed with, I'll set another train on it, and we'll sell that too. Now, if it weren't for the fact that the march of time would march time forwards quite a bit, you know, unlocking new vehicles, all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, no, it's just... That really didn't help, did it? Yeah, and there's another one. Good, thanks for that. Where's my train gone? Where am I? Why are we so far away? The locator... This will be the centre of the map. Oh, I saw somewhere I recognise. Tantrums over there. All right. Well, what were you talking about? Yeah, if it weren't for the fact that time marches forward at a relatively pacey kind of pace, I'd advance time now until the money had started to stabilise a little bit. But frankly, I should be targeting that anyway. I think we're going to need more exports, but the only things I'm planning to export are fuel related. So this is all power to the Not to the people, to the neighbours. Power to the neighbours, as they say, is the target. Right, let's have a look. What do we got? Okay, so the refinery is... Well, frankly, the refinery is out of juice, but this would have arrived a little bit sooner, so that's not such a big deal. How quickly are you emptying? Modestly. Good. How quickly are you filling? Swiftly. How quickly are you filling? Very swiftly. This is all fine then. 75 workers. We've got the exports are numerous, which is good. Okay. No, I've got no complaints. Hold on. Maybe I have some complaints. I think this is filling too slowly. Alright, so yeah, it is. It is filling very slowly indeed. So if I were to slap a pump on one of these, would it make much of a difference? Also, is this train going to wait and equal balance? Well, no, it hasn't done here, look. It's not equally balancing anything. So if I stick a pump in here somewhere, we might be able to see additional output. Bitumen tank's empty. Fuel tank's got loads. So we should just be doing fuel at the moment. And yet... No, it's not. That's odd. Yeah, it is odd. Oh, I bet I know what it's doing. Go on. I reckon that this is filling one car at a time. Which means it is equal balancing. It's equal balancing the two fuel types, the two liquid types. Although, let's see if that's the case. So when it finishes filling up this bitumen tank, which will take a little bit, it will then probably... I'm just speculating here. This is why we've got this stuff open, so we can resolve whether this speculation is accurate or not. Something's on fire. What is it? Trolley bus depot. It'll be fine. Yeah, it's in range of the fire brigade. It will be all right. So when it finishes doing this next car of bitumen, will it then switch to fuel to do the next one? I think it's doing a wagon at a time. I've got nothing more to add to that other than just waiting to see what happens. Because bitumen is not being produced as quickly as fuel is. The ratio is not equal. See, fire's gone out. See, fixed it. Got it sorted. No problems. Yeah, you know, we've got loads of fuel. Try loading that. It's a bit disappointing you can only do one car at a time. Now, I mean, it's not doing it slowly. It's going kind of slow, but not that slow. Oh, I'm curious as to what exactly is going on. I thought these cars only took about 20 tons of fuel a pop. Actually, 360. Let's see, I could do the sums. 360. You've got 6 wagons. 360. Each one takes 60. So this might have to get up to 140 tons. We're just watching a number go up. I hope you find that riveting, because that's what we're watching. How curious. Yeah. Yeah, so maybe the way to go... And it is going very slowly, isn't it? All right, okay, well, look, hold on. Slow this down. Kill that off. Kill this off. And then sever this pipe. Yeah, we're doing some... oh, do you have to do all of it? Oh, whatever. Let's just... let's see what happens. That's no longer filling up at all. You didn't sever the bitumen tank, did you? You did. Well done. You are a very smart individual. That was probably the least effective thing you could have done there. But if I stick a pump... I meant to do the other one. Stick a pump on there. Yeah. Alright, okay. Find somewhere where it will fit. Actually, it really doesn't matter, does it? We could do it down here. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, do it over here. Right, you need to make sure you've got electricity. Yeah, oh, hey, we'll have electricity over here. That's fine. Go on. Right, okay, and then grab the pipeline, slap that into there like this. This is going to need to go up slope. So if we take that up by 2, should be enough. If you say so. It's enough, look. There you go. All right. All right, and then slide it onto there. Okay, right. So now we're pumping it. It should go well quick. But, of course, it's not a fair measure because the reason it's not a fair... Blimey, it really did go quickly. Although it is topping up as quickly as it's emptying out. Interesting. Interesting. So it's not actually going to go any faster. But we're still... Crikey. Okay. Yeah. Go on. So, what? 60 divided by 3. So it should be... presumably, this is targeting 180. Because it could have stopped at 120. Ugh. Yeah, there's no easy way to deal with this, is there? No, there isn't. How would I go about making it so... I mean, you could do a fuel run. There isn't like an advanced option in here in the routing, is there? Where I can tell it do 2 wagons of one and 4 wagons of the other? That'd be useful. I'm guessing no. Yeah, I'm guessing no. Alright, you don't even need to guess. Just no. What you could do is you could turn up, do 100% fuel, yeah, turn around, clear off, come back, and then do 50% on the bitumen. Yeah. Yeah, you could do that, but meanwhile we've got a fuel tank that's filling up. If they were filling in parallel rather than in sequence, we'd be off and rolling by now. This is too long to wait because you've got 300 tons of stuff there, and we've only got 360 in the capacity stakes. To which end, we could be turning this train around a lot quicker and making a stack load more cash. Were this to be fixable. Okay, commenters, now's your time to shine. I'm open to suggestions, and I might even follow through on one of them. Yes. We are going to wait for this to be done, but I could probably speed this up and let's have us sitting around for not quite as long. I mean, it's not like bitumen isn't being produced at a reasonable rate either. It's going quite nicely. But why are you stacking me full of this gubbins rather than the other stuff? Especially since... Actually, what is the price on this? Let's have a look. Bitumen 117. Okay. Fuel 74. Forget I said anything. Alright, okay. Alright, fine. Yes. So how would you... Yeah, I think doing maybe 100% of one and then coming back and doing 80% of the other or something like that would do the necessary. It is rather disappointing that it's now got 190 tons of that. It's not even trying to do them evenly. Unless I've broken it. Again, can't rule that out. That's something we should never try and rule out. Why would that be the case, though? You've got a tank full of good stuff here. You've got a pump that's doing some pumping over here. Do these 2 pump houses do separate bits of the train? Well, no, because we're now filling up the tail end of the train. Yeah. Okay, right. We're going to change the route. Right. So, new stop. It's going to be Saz Alice again, right? Yeah, and that's an unload. Wait until you're unloaded. Right, and then come back over here to Tantro. Yeah. And then that's going to be a load. And it's going to be 80%. Apparently it's going to be 79%. Why would it do that? I don't know. Alright, well, stick it at, let's put it at 79%. And go bitumen only on the second run. This one, you're going to be fuel only at 100%. Okay. Right. That might perplex it a little bit. Yeah, that's perplexed it somewhat. Right, so let's take you to the next station. Go there. All right. We'll run this once and see what we get out of it. Because once it's done a drop off here, what I'll do is I'll get it to do the go to the fuel stop because we've got loads of fuel. Bitumen's filling up, pretty quickly, so that's not too much of a drag. The other thing possible is No, it's got, look, it's got so much fuel available. It's not, it's ridiculous. All right, good. Anyway, that's more or less going to wrap it up. We will ride out to see what happens here, but I think progress is definitely being made. We'll have a quick look at the numbers at the start of the next episode, if I remember, and see how we're actually getting on financially. I think there's a potential for us to be making some dosh. I've still got to improve the. Go to that one. I still have to improve the profitability of all things coal, which I can do by changing from ore to refined coal, and that will make an immediate difference. I've got to get more people working there first. Although that said, it's doing fine, isn't it? Yes, it is. Right, okay, here we go. We're coming up on the fuel load up here. Okay, we've got a building on fire. Where is it? Flats. Be fine. Which flats? I'm guessing it's those ones. Okay, well, it's accessible by fire department, so maybe it'll be fine. Right, and there we go. Look at that rocket up. Now, hold on, we're going at high speed, but even so, look at that. Don't need a pump. Pump is not necessary. Job flipping done there. 27 large, piece of cake. But then it's going to come back and it's going to do a 79% load of bitumen. Which we are not producing that at anything like the rate. So maybe for the second one, we tell it can take some fuel as well. Right. Okay, good. Right, I've been Colonel Failure. Thank you very much for watching. I'm hoping there's a fire engine coming. There he is. I'm not entirely sure he's got enough hoses for this job, but we will put some faith in that happening. And because that makes a good screenshot, there you go. Have some of that. I'll be back soon with more of the same. Subscribe to make sure you keep up with it. And if you can be bothered, fling a like at this one. I'll catch up with you very soon. Thanks for watching. Cheerio. All right, I'm quite taken with how this series is developing, you know. I mean, we've got two, maybe three, actually four. We've got four distinct kind of housing areas that are all serving a particular industry. So the coal mine was the first one done there, and I think that possibly needs a little bit of redevelopment to make it work perfectly, but it's doing quite nicely. The one by the university is the kind of the paragon of virtue when it comes to how these can be laid out and working effectively. But I think this one near the oil refinery is also working out quite nicely as well. Obviously, I'm going to spam the heck out of it with some trees and statues and that kind of business to make it superly duper. No, it's all good. The real issue is going to be how can I actually make enough stuff to export to turn this into just a profit-making power machine, or a power-making profit machine, or a machine-making power profit. Yeah, it'll be one of those, almost certainly.